On September 21, 2018, around 8:30 p.m., in the Belgrade neighborhood of Padinska Skela, a huge fire erupted in the largest Imlex production plant. 26 fire trucks and 64 firemen weren't enough to control the rapid fire, even though the firefighters worked until the very morning. A successful evacuation of the employees resulted in no human casualties, and a huge ecological incident was avoided thanks to quick reactions and following of all emergency procedures. Unfortunately, the fire spread in great volume and affected vital parts of the factory. A fiery wreckage now replaced what was once the largest dairy plant in the Balkans, and over 450 employees faced a closed factory that morning. The management of this socially responsible giant found itself in a precarious position in which they had to execute carefully thought out and responsible decisions. Certain questions arose that needed immediate responses. What to do with over 800 employed production workers that are now without a production plant? Imlek processes over 1 million liters of raw milk every day from small producers, which are now left without their largest client. How do we meet the demand of at least 3 million consumers which use Imlek products daily and remain market leaders? True heroes show themselves during difficult times, and Imlek's response was both brave and decisive. In order to save Imlek's raw milk base and prevent the interruption of the purchase of raw milk in Serbia, Imlek will continue to purchase all the quantities of milk from its producers. Also, in order to maintain the regular supply of milk and dairy products to the market, the purchased amounts of raw milk have been redirected to other company plants in the country, region, and locations outside of the Imlek system. Employees have been offered transportation and accommodations so they can continue to work in Imlek plants all across the country and region. Loyal to their company, as is the company to them, they unanimously accepted this challenge in order to, as many times before, fulfill the needs of consumers and their need for their favorite dairy products. It was important to execute projects and plans for new plants, clear the remains of the destroyed and burned factory, and begin with the construction of a new one. The real battle was ahead. A small number of the most modern machines that avoided the fires were damaged when they came in contact with the water while firefighters were extinguishing, and therefore became inoperable. The procurement of new production and packaging machines, new installations and systems for thermoregulation, as well as a system for the storage of milk, was needed in the shortest amount of time possible in order for the factory to become functional again. Today, only 9 months after the spark of fire that changed all of our lives and presented us with important choices on how to proceed, we can say that we have succeeded. The new, most modern plant for the processing of milk in this part of Europe has started working, and the first new packages of milk, yogurt, and other milk products are being transported from the new production tracks to the dining table of our loyal customers. This event has left a deep imprint, which reminds us that big victories don't exist without large sacrifices. Thank you for staying with us in these hard times. Yours truly, Imlek.